Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Plays here with another episode in our Let's Play Minecraft Together Season 3 series here on my channel. If you guys didn't see the last episode, make sure to go do so. We finished the inside of our base right here, so let's go ahead and go inside. Now that we have our board, we could actually use this. So there's a few things that we're going to be doing in this episode, guys. We're going to be making a witch farm. I'll explain in just a little bit. We're going to ride the roller coaster, and we're also gonna start our store. And this is basically gonna be a store focused episode, guys. There's gonna be a lot of things that we're gonna do for the actual store, and then we're also gonna show our base location because I found one. I found our base location, so I'm gonna show you guys where it is, and that's actually where our witch farm is gonna be at, or at least really close by. And also, we're finally gonna be able to name our cat thanks to Glorf and the Talk. They ended up giving me a name tag, so I think that should be the first thing that we do, right? Let's welcome our buddy over here. So I did find a name tag for some reason in my inventory. I was like, where'd this come from? But I don't know why I don't see the name. Like, I see the name tag, I guess I don't hover over the actual name of it, so I never see what it says, right? The same thing happened to me with the glass pane, but it says from a Talk, a Glorf. You can rename it for your cat, so thanks to them. Shout out to a Talk and Glorf for having our back like that. So yeah, where you at, Shadow? So we're gonna be able to finally name you, buddy. And yeah, I'm actually gonna have you probably, I don't know if I should have you here or upstairs so you can take care of our store, but I mean, it should be fine. So let's go ahead and name the name tag. Shadow, we finally have you, buddy. Here you go. And we have Shadow now. Welcome. And I just saw him earlier this morning. I went to go get some coffee and he was outside, so it was pretty funny and get to see him. And now I get to see you every day that I'm here in the server, buddy. So welcome. So thank you, Talking Glorf. And one of the reasons that we're gonna focus on the store is for this. Bam, look at this, guys. I restocked already twice, and we already got 24 diamonds. Let me just show you guys right here. We got 18 blocks now, so it's we have quite a few diamonds. So if we go in, I think it's this one right here. I did mine some more ancient debris, so I have over a stack now. So let's go ahead and restock this really quick. There we go. We got our stock back in, so let's go ahead and place these back in there. And the thing is that we might not get too many cells at the moment since they did reset the nether. So a lot of people have been noticing that they've been going to the nether and they're looking for ancient debris. One of the good things is that some of them were complaining that it was they were only finding just a couple of them, and you know, spending a lot of time in it. So maybe that will push them to come and get and buy some. So we have that. And another thing that we ended up selling now, I don't know if I showed this on camera, but we ended up selling now on our nether quartz ore, guys. And look at this, we have an extra diamond in there from a sell. And yeah, so I did go back and I did fill it up again, or not, obviously not the whole thing, but I added some more just in case if someone's interested. But look at this, I have some more. So I was able to get almost a full shulker box full of it, but I've been using some of it. So for this one, guys, I think we're only gonna keep this in stock here because I have plans on selling something else. So we come over here, since we have this other area, and I believe, yep, we have some cells here, so pretty cool. I didn't think that these were gonna sell, to be honest, and it seems like they did. So that's actually a really good thing that at least those are being for sale and people are noticing this area. One thing that I noticed after going around looking for some items, because I had to go shopping for a bunch of stuff, guys, in order, you know, just the ins and outs here, doing some things here and there. I realized that one thing that people don't sell is redstone. All right, guys, redstone, it's a hot commodity. I don't know how to say that word, but it just came out, so let's just go with it, right? A hot commodity. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. So I realized that the person who was selling this is not restocking, and I was like, you know what, that'd be a really good thing to sell in my store. It would bring people in and it would just get a bunch of sales, and it's something that I was looking for. I was looking to buy a bunch of resources. It's just a pain need to get everything ready, right? So to make all the resources to make our redstones and stuff like that, like comparators, and I can't say that word but you guys know what I mean, repeaters, observers. So maybe that's something that we could sell, and that would be perfect right here. And that's the reason, guys, where we're gonna be focusing on doing our witch farm, since we need a bunch of redstone. And actually went digging for redstone, and where is it at? Right here. And I was able to get only almost 2 stacks of it here of the deep slate, and I was able to get just a little bit of the redstone ore. So let's say 2 stacks of redstone ore, guys. And I spent a lot of time. I did find some diamonds, and Glorb actually scared the P out of me. And I don't mean like P, I mean like the P out of my name, out of Panda. So now I'm Anda. Just call me Anda, okay? Yeah, she scared the P out of Panda. And yeah, so that was pretty funny. I was not expecting it. I was like in the mining dimension. I was just like, I was in a random spot, and all of a sudden I'm walking by and she appears right next to me. And yeah, there's no more P and Panda anymore. And yeah, so I was able to get some diamond ore right here as well. So I guess it wasn't like too bad, but that's not what I was looking for. I wanted redstone, and I realized, I was like, you know what, that's not gonna cut it. We need a farm. And where do we get redstone? Witch farms. So that's something that we're gonna be doing today. I already got the resources in order to make one. I found one when I was looking for my base, so that's gonna be a really cool thing. I also got some sponge that I got. I forgot whose shop it was. They were giving like free supplies, and they had sponge in there, and I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'll take some for sure, thank you. I don't know if I left diamonds. I believe I left some diamonds for them, since yeah, sponges are not easy to get. They're kind of annoying to find, but yeah, so we're gonna show our base location, we're gonna do our witch farm, we're gonna ride the roller coaster, and we're gonna stock the store. I'm not gonna remove any of these other than this one right here, since we already named the cat, but once we restock at the end, you know, once we get some supplies, we'll fully restock the shop, and we could take that one down, as well as the witch farm, since by then we'll probably finish the witch farm. And yeah, show the base location. So let's head out, and let me show you guys where we're gonna be making our base. Panda Bear 707. Yep, we're right here, guys, in our future base. And you guys are wondering, like, why here, right? Why this area? Why are we in this just random place, and why did I choose this? Well, there's a reason. Because of that right there, this hill right here. I needed a big hill where it was gonna be flat like this, and even though it could have been better, and on my way over here, because we're pretty far away, guys, we're thousands of blocks away from back home, and it actually took me a while. You guys can see how many rockets it took me. I believe I had close to a full stack, so yeah, that's quite far away. But once we get our portal going, then it'll be a lot easier, right? But before we do that, we need to start making our main building where we're gonna be putting it, and that way we can have it and get it all done. But yeah, the main reason I wanted this is for the cliff right here on the side. And on my way over here, I noticed that there was another good spot for it that I could have potentially, you know, been a really good spot, but it is what it is. We'll just choose this one, since I've been working on this area. And the reason that I want this cliff right here like this, and yeah, I wish that wasn't there, I wish it was different, is for the heads of the Hokages. Since we're gonna be making the hidden leaf village, or you know, kind of like our Minecraft adaptation to it, I need a cliffside so we could do the cliff heads, the Hokage heads. So I've been working on it in creative, and I did 4 of them because I want to add the first 4 Hokages. No, the first 5. I want to add the first 5 because I don't want to make it where we add Itachi and Naruto. I want to, like, that's separate. I'm not focusing on that time period. I'm focusing on when Tsunade is the Hokage, right? The 5th Hokage. So yeah, that's basically where I'm basing our village at. And yeah, so I think it's a really good spot. It's fairly flat, so it's not going to take a lot of work to terraform the area. And overall, I think thing. It just works out. I really like this area, but the main reason that I wanted this is for the cliffside right here. And yeah, I'm gonna have to cover that, guys, because yeah, we don't want that. But I already started the heads in creative, like I mentioned before. We're gonna be doing that in another episode, and then this is where our main building is gonna be located, like right under them, right in the middle. So I think it's gonna be good enough. We need to take down all these trees and stuff like that. But when I was looking for it, I also found our witch hut. So let's head over there, and hopefully I can find it, because I didn't take any quartz, and hopefully nobody else found it. But let's head over there. Finally I found it, and nobody took it. And obviously this is not the best location for a witch hut, guys. There's a lot of land, so we are gonna have to do some terraforming and get some of that out. But look at that, we got a cat. Oh no, that could have been Shadow. That looks more like Shadow than Shadow does. It's fine. I have, you know, the other cat looks similar as well. But yeah, Shadow what? Witch. Oh, you witch. It's gonna kill me. There we go. What is he doing? What is he doing? No, I'm not gonna die. That caught my attention though. I was like, why is there dirt right there? Hopefully nobody was. Look, I was jumping. All right, but yeah, so we found our witch location. I'm gonna make sure to kind of mark it off that it's somebody's, right? Just let's, bam, right here. All right, and it also, it's gonna be a good way to mark it off just in case somebody goes by, or at least when I come and check it out, that way I can know. But let me take a quick screenshot, and yeah, that way we can save it. Before we actually get started with the actual farm, guys, I need to do some things, right, in order to get it started. So I need to just take some of this hill away, some of these grass. And what I like about this is that it's, oh, there's a ghost block. I don't know where it's at. How do I identify ghost blocks nowadays? Right here. I don't know. I'm stuck. But yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this, clean it up a little bit, and I'm just gonna do a time lapse of me building the farm. So let's get it started. So this actually took a little longer than expected. I just messed up on the roof. I don't know if you guys saw. I realized that I was missing blocks, but then I realized that, yeah, I didn't do it right, and I still had to go back home though in order to get more. I don't know how I was short when I followed the tutorial, but yeah, so I also have my AFK spot all the way up there, and now it is working. I went up there just to make sure everything was working and functioning, and if we come down here, we'll see that there's actually some drops already. So here we have them. So we got sticks and stuff like that. But now, guys, to make it all happen and to make it all work, we need to do a little bit more, and we're gonna get some help from Limatica. So we go like this, guys, and we render our shape. If you guys look at this, kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Just it's so, I don't know, it just messes with your eyes a little bit. But look at that. We got some witches spawning already. I might shorten that, but I don't know if we should keep that. I'll see what we need to do. But yeah, so you guys see them going down there. Everything seems to working. We got 3 of them right there. But so for this, guys, they use regular glass, and by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but this is from Logical Geek Boy. So if you guys are wondering how you guys could do this farm, where to get it, it's by Logical Geek Boy. Just look it up, and I'm sure that you'll find it, and it's really helpful, guys. So on the last season, I did do a witch hut, but for that one, we used zombie hoglins. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go through the trouble of bringing them. I thought it was a lot of work. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get an easier one. And I was surprised how easy this was. Like how simple it was. So shout out to Logical Geek Boy. If you guys haven't heard of him, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Let's go to bed because we don't want any mob spawning. On the way that he shows it, he doesn't use these right here, guys. He doesn't use these. He uses a regular glass. But I decided just to use these just to give it a little extra, right? Just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I believe I might have forgotten a spot. If we come, okay, I might need some more blocks. We could just use the same ones. So I did add them on this layer, but I don't think I added them on all the layers. So let's just go ahead and go up here. Yeah, I didn't add them on all the layers. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and do that really quick. And I know this is not necessary, guys, but I was like, you know what, I haven't used this glass at all, and it'll for sure make it that it's all dark in there. So if you guys didn't know how this glass works, it basically you can see through it, but it's completely dark in there. So it's so dark in there, it's as if it was just solid blocks. And obviously we can still see through it, but that's what that's for. And I just needed to do that just to completely cover it. And yeah, and then obviously I didn't want to be wasting some of the glass since it is expensive. I think they were 2 diamonds. There were 4 diamonds per stack, and I mean, they're not too bad, but at the same time it's like, why? There's no need to waste it. So for right here in the middle where it wasn't needed, I just added regular glass. And yeah, so now it's completely dark in there. And now what this sphere is for, this is just gonna let us know, since we have our AFK spot up here. I think I added an extra one down there. Let's take that one away, and then just add this one. So this is gonna be our AFK spot. Oh, I might actually need a door of some kind right here, that way I don't die. But what this is gonna do, guys, is that it basically, from this spot, since it is our AFK, it's letting us know within the sphere where mobs could spawn. So anything that you guys can see, all the green spots like on top of that tree, like all this is spawnable for any other mobs, and we want to prevent that. So we're gonna have to go around, and one way that you guys could do is just by adding torches. And yeah, adding torches in order to prevent mobs from spawning. So I did bring some more torches, so we're just gonna go ahead and add a bunch of these, that way all these are not spawnable. And something that we could use in order to help us is this right here. So this is also gonna let us know where, like the light level, so it's gonna let us know where, you know, it's spawnable and stuff like that. So if you see over there is yellow with the number 0, that means that all this area is spawnable. And then obviously now with the new update in 1.18, mobs can only spawn at a 0 light level, so then they would be able to spawn over here on this side. So we just go around using these. They just make it really, just, I don't know, just so simple and so helpful. Yeah, it just makes playing this game a lot easier. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. And a lot of people say this is cheating. I would consider it useful. So you could go around lighting everything, but why are you gonna waste your time, you know, when you could just use something like this where it makes it a little bit more easier, right? And I don't know, I don't consider it cheating, guys. It just makes the game a little bit more easier instead of having to do everything manually and waste all the time. It's more of a time waster, if you ask me. I believe I got everything. I went around already, and it seems like I got all of the spots. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. And then over here for the top of the trees, I don't think any mobs could spawn on top of here, so I don't think these matter. Yeah, I don't think they matter, so I'm just gonna leave them there. And yeah, so we're pretty much done, guys. Now whenever we're AFKing up there on the top, all this area is not gonna be spawnable. And yeah, so now instead of mob spawning here, they're gonna be spawning over there for the witches. And another thing that I want to do, at least for now, is just leave it like this, and then later on, like if I don't like the spawn rate, or if I feel like I could make it way more better if it actually matters, although I don't think it will make much of a difference, I could always just dig all this area out, right? Like I could always just dig, and I know here it's not spawnable, but I just want to do it that way whenever I'm like down here getting drops or whatever, mobs don't spawn, because obviously when we're here, since it's around us, I believe it's 128 blocks around us, but I have this sphere set for the AFK spot, that's why it doesn't reach over here. But if we set it here, then the 128 radius goes around us, so that's why over here is needed to light up. That way whenever I come get drops and stuff like that, they're not spawning around me, where, you know, a creeper could just creep up on me and take me out and stuff like that. But yeah, but like I was mentioning, I could always just take this whole area out, like dig it all out, and then just make it all water. That way, you know, nothing's spawnable. But I think I'm just gonna leave it here for now, and then we'll see what, you know, the difference between leaving it like this, if it's, you know, if it's all right, or if we're gonna have to go ahead and do that. But we're basically done, guys. We finally finished. So now I'm just gonna AFK for about an hour, and then we'll see how many drops we could get that way. And then I want to do a few hours because I want to do some testing. So I'm gonna leave it like this, because right now the timer, the etho clock, is set to a stack of blocks. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna AFK for an hour, and then I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and instead of being a stack, I'm gonna, you know, maybe take away 5 where it's just 55 in there, and then AFK for another hour and see kind of like the differences and see what's more efficient, because obviously the timer is for the water right here. So we'll see what it is like. So let me AFK, guys, and then we'll be back after I finish testing. So it may look a little bit different than it was before, guys, but there's a reason for that. So I had my AFK spot up there, and for whatever reason, after an hour of AFKing, I had no drops. There was no drops whatsoever. So yeah, I just wasted an hour just, yeah, in the server for no reason. So then I came down here and I was just testing it out to see where, you know, like if they were even spawning at all. Then I realized that it might have to do something with how far I am. So I looked it up, and I guess mobs start spawning after 24 blocks away from you. So I went 30 blocks that way, and then I noticed that they started spawning, and then I made a platform up here. And then I was like, you know what, since I'm so close by already, I think we would probably get more drops if we used looting. So I decided just to bring them up here, and I AFK'd for an hour as well. So I just have an auto clicker, and I just been doing this for a whole hour. And yeah, so I just AFK here for an hour, and now let's look at the drops that we have. So I just have a few chests down here, and for some reason the first chest picks up items as well as the last one. So this is the last one. So we look at it, guys, we're aiming at the redstone. You guys can notice we're also getting gunpowder, we're getting sticks, glowstone as well. So we got a few drops out of this, and I don't know how many witches I killed already, but it seems like we only got one head. But if we look at it and don't mind my inventory, guys. Like I said, I was working and I've K'd. So we have 2 stacks basically of redstone. Nothing seemed to come in here, and then we have some more drops over here. It seems like the main ones go down here, and then for some reason this first hopper picks them up as well. So we got 1 stack there and 2 stacks here, so 3 stacks for 1 hour. That's not a lot, guys. That's not a lot. Let's say goodnight to Winnie. So yeah, that's not the greatest rates, to be honest, but maybe we could do something to improve them and at least to make it worth it. So since we are here, I noticed that there was a bunch of slimes here. So I'm gonna have to take all these trees down, just put everything, you know, line everything up in the same level, and then we might as well make a slime farm. So we could add some iron golems. I think that's the word I'm looking for, Panda. That's the word you're looking for. Some iron golems, and then that way they could just follow them, and then yeah, we're gonna get some slime as well. And then obviously we could work on some other farms at the same time, and yeah, that's basically it, guys. So I think over time there might be some things that we could do in order to look at that guy. Man, that guy's having a party over there. Look at him. So there might be things that we could do in order to, you know, like make it worth the area, or at least make it more efficient here. And yeah, so I think one of those things that I'm gonna do is just go and light up the area, since we are down here now. Obviously that, you know, expands the area where mobs could spawn. If there's any caves in the ground, I'm gonna have to go and light them up, and hopefully that increases the rates just a little bit. But let me show you guys the bottom here. Yeah, so here we have it. So you guys can see the witches are spawning. Here we have one of them. So it falls down here, it goes down the water stream, and then it just gets picked up by this water column that just shoots it up. And yeah, and it takes it over there to us where we could you know, welcome it, right? So yeah, so I think I'm just gonna, you know, mess with the area off camera, fix it up. But since we already have some materials, right, some resources, I guess we could go and head back home. Sweet home, we're back the easy way. Yeah, I just killed myself. I was gonna fly all the way over here, guys. It was gonna take too long. But since we did get a few stacks at least of redstone from our farm for the time that we AFK'd, I guess we could also see if we could get any from the deep slate redstone ore that we got earlier. So I guess let's just make a pillar all the way to the top, and we'll see how many stacks of redstone we could get out of these. I'm on top of the world, or at least I'm on top of spawn. So I mean, we're pretty high up here, and we combine the deep slate and the regular ore, right? So I do have my fortune pick, and now let's see how much we could actually get. So let's head down there. But before that, let's say hi to Spy. Seems like he just joined. Dun dun. All right, let's head down there, guys, and let's see how many items we could actually get. The thing is, I don't want to go too fast because I don't want them flying everywhere. I think we're pretty much keeping them, so I think we should be fine. And there we go, the last one. It seems like one flew out. Oh, more flew out. What? So I noticed that, you know, going down the pillar, it was like clicking me off, or it was pushing me off. I don't know what the right word for it is. And I think that's pretty much it. So wow, we got a lot. I don't know, guys, it might be worth also going mining, since we are getting other resources at the same time, but it just takes so long. It just takes forever. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go. That's gonna be like our farming district. I guess that's the right word for it. Yeah, we're gonna make it worthwhile by having other farms there. That way, you know, we get a lot of items just for the small time that we're there. But yeah, so now let's get some resources. Or before that, uh-oh, someone's sleeping. Let's go sleep with them. Well, not like that, you know what I mean, right? Like at the same time, not together. We're gonna need a bunch of nether quartz, so might as well do that since we're already doing this. So let's head up and let's do the same thing for the nether quartz. All right, so now we do have some supplies on us, guys. I'll go over it in just a little bit. Let's actually hide that. but it's time to restock the store. So it seems like nobody has bought any since we've been gone. It seems like somebody bought some ancient debris. That's still enough in there, so that should be just fine. If anything, let's put that one in the middle and make that little design. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. And oh, it seems like somebody actually bought some gravel. Pretty good. And then yeah, so I guess we don't have that much. I did bring this just in case someone did buy some. So let's just go ahead and fill this puppy up. All right, we're gonna need 5 stacks. There we go, we got that done. Build that puppy up, and now let's come over here, guys, onto the other side so we can start loading some more resources. So here I have a shulker, and look at this, guys. Out of all that work, it took us so long to do all of that just to get this. I feel like it's not enough, guys. It's not enough. We got 2 stacks of comparators, and I know I can't say that word, but let's just you know, just agree with me, just you know, just flow with me. You know, I didn't say it right, but just work with me. And then it seems like we ended up getting 1, 2, 3 stacks of repeaters. And yeah, guys, so I don't know what to price these for. Obviously I didn't have enough for any other materials, redstone torches, pistons. And something that I just realized is that we can sell pistons. I forgot about pistons, and obviously sticky pistons is gonna work out if we have our farm over there in the farming district and have our slime farm. So it's just gonna work out overall. We also get a lot of sticks from the witches, which is what we need in order to make redstone torches. So it's just working overall, guys. It's working a lot better than I thought it was, other than just, you know, the stuff that we're able to provide. So I feel like we're gonna set these up in there, and we're gonna put them in stacks of 16. I believe 16 is a good number. So we could go like this, and then I guess we could put them more together, right? Let's just go like that. Those are repeaters. No, these are comparators. And let's do the same thing over here. And I think stacks of 16 are pretty good. I think it's better to do it this way than the way that I was doing it before. So I got a way more repeaters than I do comparators, but I think repeaters are used a little bit more. And we do have our okay, so we have it like that. Now let's okay, I have them in here. I was like, where's it at? So let's use a repeater. Come on, where are you at, repeater? There we go. And how are they invisible? Did somebody make them invisible for me? Were they invisible the whole time? I don't remember if I did that or somebody did that for me. I have no clue what just happened, guys. All right, so we do have our right here, and for the pricing, I guess I need a sign, right? So let me go get some of those. All right, so we're gonna make them 2 diamonds per slot, guys, and that might seem a little expensive, but trust me, it's expensive. I wouldn't be able to stay in the market if I did them any cheaper, because if we do them for a diamond, that would be 4 diamonds for a stack. That's really cheap, guys, for the time it takes to get all of that. There's no way I would be able to keep this store in stock for that prices. So if we double it, 2, 4, 6, 8 diamonds per stack, that's a little bit more like steep, and it makes sense, right? Like if someone wants repeaters really quick and they don't have any redstone, because I feel like that's the issue, is the redstone. Like in order to get redstone, yeah, it takes a lot of work. You either have to go get it or have a witch farm. So it's, you know, it's not the easiest to get. So I think it's gonna be affordable at 2 diamonds per slot, and if it doesn't sell, we'll work on the price later on. But there we go. So 2 diamonds per slot. And yeah, so we got our repeaters and our stuff over here, and then once I gather some more, you know, supplies, then we have this other chest. But for the meantime, I think our redstone, we're just gonna keep it in this slot right here in this chest. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of work just for those stacks of repeaters and comparators. I spent almost a whole day, you know, just working. I guess I was also working on the witch farm, so I wasn't like fully AFK. And then I did AFK for no reason, that 1 hour or over an hour, just waiting for the spawns. And yeah, obviously they weren't spawning, so it was, you know, there was some wasted time there, but in the end, at least we got it working, and now it's just a matter of making it a little bit more efficient, but that will come within time, guys. So we're basically done. So we got our witch farm done, so we could just take this one down. We still need to ride the roller coaster, which I guess we could do right now. We stocked the store, and we also showed our base location, so now you guys know where we're gonna be at. And I think on the next episode we're gonna do our main building, which is gonna be a similar building to the one we have now, but just a lot bigger, right? That way we could get our portal, and that way we could travel there a lot easier, because yeah, we spent a lot of rockets going back and forth. So now off to ride the roller coaster. All right, let's check out the roller coaster, guys. I did bring my own just in case, and I might have missed the spot for, yeah, it starts up here. Ooh, I wonder if we could just buy the slime. How much is slime sold for? So 1 diamond per slot, which it wouldn't be bad since we don't need a lot, but at the same time we could always, you know, since we are already gonna be AFK at the farm, we're just gonna get passive, you know, slime balls. So I guess, you know, we don't need to buy any, but yeah, so it seems like there is a car here. Is there? It seems like this is what this is for, so I might put it in there, and once we write it, it's gonna read. So let's check it out, guys. Bam. Yeah, so it dispense another one. Oh no, it's an oxalotl. This is skeleton of an oxalotl. Okay, so it ended a little bit different. It seems like... Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're over here at the bottom now. Did something fall? I feel like something died on that. Hopefully it wasn't like an animal that they had down here. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds! There's diamonds everywhere. It might have been a bat. Yeah, bat. Yeah, they're not the brightest, right? Okay, this is really cool. They got a little river down here. It would have been cool if they would have had some fish, but at the same time, like, the fish wouldn't have, like, you know, a lot of space to swim. I want that. I need it. They said I need it. Oh, they missed a spot. Really, really cool. Oh, can we go actually down here? Oh, we can. Oh, this is cool. That's actually pretty cool that they made it, you know, so you could go down there in a way. I don't think that's the intention of that. Maybe it was just for the waterfall, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. All right, so I have no clue where we came from. Was it over here on this side? Because I did see an elevator here on the side. I don't think anybody's gonna know we picked one of these, right? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just kid. I think it was... Oh. Wait, can we do that one more time? I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we could do that. Oh, I guess it's right here. Alright, so exit the canyon coaster. Man, that was a long ride. And look at that. We ended up right here. Can we go down there? We can't. Oh, I thought I was going to die for a second. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's actually pretty cool. Oh! What's happening? Well, I let's just say I did that intentionally because I did notice this little corner and I want to check it out. Absolutely no camping. You know what? I put some fish down here. I guess I can. I already cooked. What can I put down here? Let's put our bed. Who said I couldn't camp? You know? Let's just chill right here, guys, for a second. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the episode, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe for more videos. And lastly but not least, don't tell Talk or Glorf that I'm camping here, because I don't think they would like it.